Someone that has come across this video is literally, so close to giving back into that temptation and allowing that sin to resurface. And they have convinced themselves mentally that this partaking that they are going to do is going to be the last time. And they have said to themselves, let me just do this one last time, and then I'll go back to living a righteous life and going to church and following God. I want you to watch this video, listen very carefully, and I want you to understand that God has no room for people that are lukewarm and for people that have no sense of self-respect. You need to be very strict with yourself, and you need to tell yourself constantly that falling into sin and leaving that sin unrepented for, and or leaving that sin with a sense of leniency will lead to severe danger of hellfire and eventual judgment if you die in that sin. And I want you to realize very quickly that, we have no time to be indulging in these fleshly desires. God can come back at any time. You need to live your life as if God is going to come back that day, potentially. And I want you to know that it is written all over scripture that if you go back to that same sin that caused spiritual death and spiritual destruction to you, all of those demons, dozens will come back in a legion. Just like that demon that Jesus casted out. They will all come back in a legion, and they will be unadulterated in their torment of you and your soul. Now I want to read from Romans chapter 6 verse 12 to 13, and it reads, "Therefore do not let sin reign in your mortal body, so that you obey its lusts. And do not go on presenting your members to sin as instruments of unrighteousness, but present yourselves to God as those alive from the dead, and your members as instruments of righteousness to God." Every single bit of your essence was made for God and made for His glorification, for His exaltation. And He wants you to fully commit yourself to Him in heart, soul, body, and mind, and with all your strength. No in between, no 50-50. You need to go all in, and you need to really deprive yourself of things that feed your flesh and are pleasant to you. Anything that is pleasant and leaves you in a compromising position spiritually it is so destructive, and it is so it's very detrimental. It's very detrimental, and it can lead to a continuous cycle, a repetitive continuous cycle of indulging in sin and repeating those same mistakes that left you trapped before the enemy. And the enemy will not wait a second to take advantage and ravish you, because it says in the scripture that the devil is a roaring lion seeking whom he may devour. Do you think while he's seeking who he may devour, do you think while he's seeking and he sees you in such a compromising position, he is just going to wait and be like, okay, let me give him a chance to just recover? No, he's going to get his get back, and he is going to destroy you, and he's going to devour you. And that's what spiritual death is. Spiritual death is complete void in your soul and spirit. You become soulless, and you lose your soul in the process.